So, hello and welcome to Valderon's channel, and we have loaded the game in. It's No Man's Sky, and it's survival mode, and we are kind of just continuing where we ended yesterday. So everything is actually quite forwarding out of the same route, but we have a couple of things to look at. I got a interceptor yesterday, and it's actually still burning a little bit because stupid me went directly to battle with it without actually putting anything good into it. I need some salvage glass to repair the last bit, or I need a repair kit I don't have anymore. So that is all what is needed, and I will see if I can get that at some point. So the glass I can get by fighting with some sentinels, and I probably will at some point, because that seemed to be happening every time I'm out and about. So the survival game mode has more sentinels than I would like, but well, that is kind of the rules for this. So we'll just have to take that as it is. We'll first look at the frigates, what they have brought home with them. I managed to send out 4. I don't know if I'll be able to do that again. I still need a lot of things to make fuel for them, but let's see how it goes. The thing is, as I cannot store as much as you can in a normal game, then I might have to also try to sell a little bit quicker. And yeah, that's the thing. I'm still struggling a little bit with. Oh, there's another dreadnought AI fragment, so we can actually find another ship. That's okay. That was not him I wanted to talk to. It was the console. That's a little bit silly. So I got some long ones out, and that as a storage augmentation, that is actually nice. I like getting them, because there's one thing which always is a struggle, that is to get your ships up to holding as much as possible. And as I use my default ship as a trading vessel as well, then I kind of need it all. So that was a little bit of a surprise. So let's see what all that stuff was we got. So we are almost at well, we had 90 million, so it's a good amount of money. So I managed to get up to 9, so that's not too bad. So let's see what we can store and what we have to start selling. That is a seller directly. Indium. So you can see can only hold 1,000. I'll keep it for now, but when I start getting full, I will have to do something about it. That's just how it is. So these I already have 20 of, and it is a little bit much. So I actually like to have a couple of stacks of these if I need them. So yeah, there now I'm. This one is empty, so I'm going to move all of these luxury things over here and dedicate this page to it. I can build more storage, so I'm not that much in trouble yet, but I am 99% sure I will be, because I know how bad it is in my normal save with what I have saved, so yeah. I can't upgrade any of them because I haven't got the recipes, so I'm kind of stuck with it as it is right now, but eventually then I will hopefully get to a point where it's kind of fine. Stays on, that one goes in there. That one, 700,000 just to sell, that is brilliant. I already have a lot of these, so I don't really know what to use them for in those amounts. So let's just sell them and earn the money, and money is not a bad thing, at least. So let's go down and see what missions we can send off. So there's two relatively long, one industrial and one balanced. Let's see if we can send them off. So industrial, industrial, industrial. Industrial. They go off. Balance, that's one of each. A combat, a trade, an exploration, a support, and this last industrial. So that's the two long one. They will be back tomorrow just before we start, so that's good. Do I have enough fuel for a combat one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I did. And what about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is also fine. I don't have enough combat to that. 69. That's not even close. That would only be 3 stars. So that I'm not going to do anyway. So let's put the storage slot we had on and see how many. I got 4. Do I want to start building that up or that? Or do I want any of these? Can also color, but that is very expensive in nanite. So oh, that's a good question. That is a good question. Actually, I think I want to start these. For one simple reason, then I can actually start flying in it if I want to. And that of course is a quite good thing to have that ability. So that one we sent to the starship for being sold. I'm kind of following the normal things I do on my normal save. That one did not belong there. But I might change my mind at some point. Because the lack of amount I can actually store. Okay, good. That all looked fine. So I'm only going to do one thing, I think. I built some rooms which has disappeared. That is not very nice. Damn. That is damn. That is really damn. So in principle, I have rooms possibilities up here, but doesn't really accumulate. And yes, I'm running around on top of my own freighter. And you can actually do that, so it's not like I'm doing something I'm not allowed to do. So I need to find out how I actually utilize first floor. Wonder what happened if I have enough to do that. Put it, no, I can't. So that corridor comes out from the room I have, which is where? There. So can I then put that there? So I theoretically go through and get to this. I'm just curious, so bear a little bit with me. Because if I don't find out, I will be looking like a morbid when I try to do anything. So I'm not going to do cooking with Valderon right now. I am just going to make half of this to cream and half of this to butter, because I might actually, if I get into money trouble, food stuff is one of the best ways of quickly make a lot of money. So that's one thing the food stuff is good for. And of course you can also get boosters from eating it. That's a whole other thing, and it might actually be more useful on the survival than I tend to admit, but that again is one thing I need to kind of explore a little bit more, but I haven't really been in so bad situations on planets that I couldn't sort myself out. So, but in a crunch situation, foodstuff can actually help a lot. And that's not something I just say to validate that I am doing it. I'm just prepping myself a little bit. So I put them there now. Then I have eggs. Them I'm not doing anything with because they just turn into baked eggs. Yeah, it adds value to them, but it's not. They are better to have raw. But wheat turns into flour, and that I will need. And as you can see now, flour, milk, cream, butter, and eggs. Well, then we are very close. It can make bread. So I just need some yeast. So that is actually one thing which is on the road. And as I said on my normal save, a lot of times is that don't be afraid of experimenting with this, because you might not find the proper combinations immediately, but try, give it a try, see what you can actually do. A lot of things turn into one thing, and if you can combine two things, you get a third thing. If you combine three things, you get a fourth thing. So that way, and sometimes you can get some which is worth a lot of money. You can see flour turned into 1800 units a piece. On its own, it's not worth anything, not even with anything else. It can only be mixed with, well, it can be mixed with things, but nothing I have right here. So I'm just prepping some of the stuff. Fireberry can turn into firewater, but you also sometimes use them raw. So I'm going to take half of them and make into firewater. And see, they come from 800 units to 1800, so it adds 1000 to refine them. And if you really need money, everything you have you can make better. It's a game. Then the sweet road, and that turns into sugar. So it's 800 units, and the sugar is 1600, so I actually double the value. And what I do is, if I come across it on a planet, I pick it up, but I'm not searching for it, but I take, if I come across it anyway. And many of those plants that you can find can be used in foodstuff. Mortite turned into meat, yeah. That was not what I wanted, but I want some yeast as well. So I'm going to put these things in that I'm not as such using right now, but I have just prepped them, and that is actually great. So I'm just going, because I know I have facium, which is literally poop from can't I access this now? Okay. Which is actually poop from animals. But don't speculate too much about that. So some of these things take quite a while, but you can see these are worth 30 unities. The yeast is 600, so I'm actually 20, multiplying the value with 20. And I'm even going to do it more. Well, what do you use yeast for? Bread, yeah. You also use something else for it, and I can actually show you a little something. Even though it's not cooking with Valdron, I might cut it out to put, no. That makes sense, to be honest. There is no need for, stop. There is no need for the, I have already done this, and if you watch any of my cooking videos, you can see all these things I've been doing here and much more. So go watch the videos. They are quite helpful for cooking in No Man's Sky if you don't know what you're actually dealing with. You need a food processor, a nutrient processor, either on your ship or on your base. You can build it both places, and the ingredient storage is common, so each nutrient processor you build will connect to the same storage. You don't have specific, so I thought that if I build more I can have more ingredients stored, but no, that's not how it works. That would be smart though, because you get, but the slot size in general is smaller in here than it is, and here it's even less. Well, no, I think it is actually 50 in normal as well. But you can have 100 in your exosuit, and you can have much more in your freighter. So it's not where you have the big stacks. Not at all. So I'm sorry for this is taking time, but I really want to make sure I prep myself as good as I can, and at some point I am going to spend some time to cook up some stuff and earn some money, basically. Money is not a bad thing, and you saw I found a S-class haul, 133 million. I'm not even there yet, so that can take some time to earn that kind of money, and yeah, I might be at that when I finish today or tomorrow, but there's also a chance I'm not. So you don't have to go for the 4 billion like I did, and that is just ridiculous. But On the other hand, I spent them all on storage slots on one of my haulers in my normal game. And I could hear people sitting crying when I did, so that is just how it is. And no, I don't have the big respect for the money in game, because it can be earned and it can be spent, and if I need to spend money, I will spend money. But to be honest, there is not a lot other than ships to spend money on, so and of course a freighter, but I don't know if I will upgrade to an S-class if I come across one, but that we will have to see. Why is it never taking the last one? So, yeast and flour. That is 600 and 1800, 2400. That turn into, can't remember them by heart, 3200. So 24 to 32, that's 800 gain. So again, combining those two makes more. But you have to be careful, because certain things, when you mix them, become less valuable. So only do those things if you are fully sure that's what you want to do. So 3200 to 52, so that's 2000 more on top. Shoot. So I have a little bit to play around with at some point, and I have more in the freighter as well. But I know that things like meat, I tend to get very big stacks of that, and that will just fill up here. So that's why I'm actually not doing that. So I have 15,000 units bread, and it can be consumed as well. So I'm just leaving it there for now. I'm not quite sure what I'm actually going to do with it. So everything is cleaned up here. Just need to put these over here. See, I already started to. So maybe, just maybe, I should start thinking about putting some nanites into the production. I only have one at the moment, which is the acid. But as I don't have any basis to start producing anything on, then I'm actually not in a rush. Let's see. So on we go. Finally. I just wanted to find out if I could do it that way. So I could. So we were there at the end yesterday, and that's of course where we start today. I keep my Utopia speeder and use that. It is geared up and ready to be used. You can use your ship when you just get it. However, it is recommended that you gear it up as much as you can before you actually start fighting it. You can always end up in situations where you have to fight, and if you get into a crunch situation, always make sure you can get your shield fueled up, so make sure you have loads of sodium. That is one important thing. And starship shields, make sure you can make them, because then you have even more protection when you are out and about, and it's always good to safeguard yourself. Don't be a muppet like I was yesterday. That is not necessary. So I decided to actually visit this ruin I found yesterday. It's not only beneficial, but on the other hand, it's not damaging either. It can give me directions to an ancient site, so I can go and find a artifact and earn some money on that, or I can get some words to the local language here. Not some, a word. You only get one. There is one here. It's the last one. Why are you hiding? Go away, Sentinel. There's actually one up there. Problem here. See, talking about things, there is wheat there, and there is fireberry there, and I actually think I got both on this planet. So I'm not normally going directly for it, but it was just to illustrate a point. If I come past it, I just take it. It turns into flour, and Hooray, I can use that. What I can use is the dihydrogen over there. The big question is, will the Sentinel leave me alone? Well, you shouldn't shoot it with my gun. Shouldn't mine it. That's a better way. You can mine things with your gun, however, the outcome is less than with your mining laser. And you can even get your mining laser to give more yield, so just bear in mind, use the proper method when you do things. It's not always smart to just take the first and the best and end up with the lesser yield from things, because it can be tricky to actually gather resources, especially if there's sentinels on the planet and they might be more or less aggressive. So all these give a little bit on insight on the law, which is quite interesting when you haven't read it before, but when you've done it 20 times, then it's probably not your favorite discipline. So I'm going to leave this planet because it's very warm, it drains my shields, and oh, wait a minute. Something that I saw. Phosphorus that way. Copper up there. I'm not going and stand in the fire. It's always a bad idea. I thought I saw something up here somewhere. It's quite a bit away though. Copper I don't need, but phosphorus is kind of useful. So what I'm going to do, instead of draining my shields to mush, I'm going to fly there and hope I can land close by and then save a little bit of my resources. Where did you go? That looks fine. What you will hear me say a lot is that this game is a game of Sod's Law, meaning that if something can go wrong, it will. If you really need something, you won't find it. If you don't need it, you will find lots of it. So that has taught me one thing: stock up when you can. Which is fine in a normal game where you can have loads of things in your stacks. But here you you need to consider a little bit more than you normally would. So, how much do I actually have of it? Got 286. I was tempted to take the mission with the phosphorus because I can use the frigate modules on my freighter, so that's the only way you can build up so you can get all the good stuff. So even though it looks like I'm hoarding things, I'm not even close to hoard yet. Look at my normal save, that's hoarding, but here, no. Not even close. That is only preservation at this point. Of course, down the line, if I continue in that direction, then of course we can talk about hoarding. But I'm not sure where I would put it. Because everything is lesser quantity in survival than it is in normal. It's very often like only 10% of what it is in normal save, so it is one of those things that you don't want to run out of things, but you don't want to run out of space either, so yeah. But I'm actually going to take this mission. I will admit I did it the other way around. Normally you would take the mission and then gather the material and then... But the thing is, I don't really want to run around trying to find something which by such law will disappear from the map totally if I need it. And that's how it is. That's just how it is. It is like that, and yeah, some people don't like that things turn unpredictable, but I think it's one of the nice quirkinesses of the game that you can't always predict how things are going to be, because they are not like you expect them to be. So I'm not going to use any phosphorus right now. I think I will be here quick enough to not get into trouble, but let's see. Because I am going to pick up things. Because it's free. And if it's free, then I like it. One thing you actually learn in survival Just keep an eye out for health boxes. I'm actually luckily full health at the moment. The little crosses up in the corner. But if they disappear, that means I actually lost part of my life, and when they are all gone, I will die. But before I do, and find these white boxes, take them, that will restore your missing lives. Oh, that sounds nice. Let's see. There is an explorer up there, I can't see. Okay. But now the temperature is rising, that is not nice either. So that's the sea as well. So I'm handing over my phosphorus. I'm checking if I can sell anything. That one is good. That is pretty much it. There was actually phosphorus close by, but not sure I wanna run around in that heat. Sure. 352. 6. Oh. So yeah, you might ask, why did you just give it away and then take some more? Well, the thing is, I do need phosphorus on hot planets. That is... why did I mark sodium? Oh dear. I actually think that is phosphorus there. Calculated it right. I didn't calculate it right, but storm is clearing, so so always check what the sentinels are. They are enforcing here, so what that means is that if I start shooting with my mining laser, they will come and investigate me. They will not necessarily look at the terrain modifier manipulator, but if we were on a planet with aggressive sentinels, they would attack me no matter what I do. So just bear in mind that I was almost saying sentinels are nasty buggers, so you can never 100% predict what they're going to do. No matter what it says they are. Because I've been on a planet where it says that they are sparse or scattered, rare, and they actually came and attacked me. So, just saying, bear in mind that at any time, if a sentinel wants to, it's not bound of any rules. It can do whatever it likes, and if it likes to be really nasty with you, it will. So I will go and hand this in and then go on to next system. There's something we talked about. It's weird that at one moment you come here and there's a lot of people standing around, then you come back and there's no one. Why is that? Well, there is some theory. No, don't sit up. Okay. If you're tired, then just tell me. Yeah, I'm picking up carbon on the space station. Now I'm turning on and off the light. That is really great gameplay I'm presenting right now. Then sometimes if you go into this room and come out, then they have reappeared. It doesn't seem like it in here, but maybe they went to lunch somewhere where we can't go. The next mission was not worth anything for me. The ships are B and the C, not useful either. So now it's time to actually fly somewhere.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Yeah, that was what I asked for in the anomaly. Black hole there. Why does it suggest a stop there? That is nothing useful for me, I think. This is the outlaw system. It is very often outlaw systems around black holes. I don't know why. But of course it's not always like that, but sometimes it is. And I actually do need, because I need some contraband to produce something, so look, don't jump that much. gravity is a little bit distorted in systems with black holes. You fly a little bit more heavily. I don't know if it's something they put into the game, but if they have, it's brilliant. Oh, let's take a round. I don't think I ever found an S-class on a outlaw system, but there must be one somewhere. There was an S-class, that was mine. Here for our exosuit slot. Still costing money, but I think we are fine with money, so I need to talk to the guy who sells contraband. I need these, but I need them on my freighter, not them.
Product received.
I do in my normal game buy these things, however, I'm actually not doing it here. But what is there else to buy? Oh, there's a repair kit. I should buy that. You can even buy these to protect your shields on your starship, but so they also sometimes buy stuff, and that is something I am happy to sell them. Because the more I sell, the more I earn. That's the basic of capitalism. Oh, did I want to buy repair? Oh. What was the price? 91,000 a piece. That's a lot of money. I can get them from missions, and I'm actually not in a rush to repair that ship, so because I need upgrades for it as well. I rarely do the missions here. Among other things, because I have to raid a capital ship. That's someone's, well, that's a freighter, and well, it gives a cargo bulkhead plus coins, but the risk for being smashed out of the sky is very high. Then you can deliver illegal cargo. If the rewards were interesting for me, then I might consider it, but these were not. The solar, let's see. I do go here and see what he has, because as I wanna put things on my other ship. these can actually be quite good sometimes. So I don't want them sitting here, so I put them on my freighter, because that's where I'm going to use them anyway. And I put this on my freighter as well, because I use it to the fuel, so yeah, that I can put over as well. Thing is, there's no need to actually fill up if you don't have to. Of course, there's sometimes things that you wanna make sure you
warning, threat detected.
Where is the black hole? It's there. I'm not concerned about that pirate, to be honest. If you wanna attack me, well, feel free. Now, oh shit, there's a battle. And I'm going to be naughty again.
Hostile ship separation.
The thing is, I don't mind fighting, but I mind spending a lot of time doing it, so... What is this freighter? It's a B1, that's worse than the one we have. So I will not be interested in the freighter itself. But just take the payment, because that's okay in its own anyway, so... I kind of don't mind getting the rewards. Duh. That is... That is one of the things that is absolutely fine. It was not there instead. You need to go down there. Ha. It's all about having things the proper places. These are not... What I have in the bottom here is not for sale, so... I want to make sure that things are as they should be. So, whoops. always very curious how far have I gone.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Yeah, that's fine, but I want to do this system first. Come on, get out. Escape means leave, yeah. I want to do one system properly first. And see what there is. If there is nothing, well, then I don't mind going for the next black hole. We are working our way towards the center of the galaxy. That's kind of the goal with the survival game. Not that I won't mind continue playing it after that. I actually enjoy the little bit more challenge there is to it. It keeps me on my toes most of the time. It's a little bit more unforgiving, and that is what I really have to stick with. So I'm still buying. And I'm going here. Because I'm at the same time buying stuff for my other ship. That one is something I would need at some point. That's a B class. Talk to the guy there. Okay, that was not entirely what I hoped for. I should of course have given him money, but that is unfortunately what happens sometimes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Hopefully I can find the proper word so he needs. Okay. That's fine. I take it as it is. Sell. Anything I can sell, I will sell. Nope. I'm going to take the carbon because I am so much in need of carbon, so and yeah, I can pick up on planets, but laziness sometimes hit in first. That is kind of how it is. So go over here, talk to this guy. Let's see if I can make my mistake good again. It's not the best of words I get at the moment. That is okay, gave me credits, and that is we are back to the such low thing. I really don't want to do any of those. The rewards are not actually very useful. At least the Explore skills came on the list of gift givers, so that was good. No, that was not. So I will just jump on towards the next black hole, and that is kind of fine. I think there was something I should have remembered. So among other things, I use carbon for this. So go toward that one. There's a lot of gig systems around here. To stay with it until it has told you what you're scanning for. So yeah. So Verdant Planet is close to being a paradise, but there might be weather conditions, and in survival there might be sentinels. It's that's how it works. Coming in. It looked like it was. So even though I don't really get much from the different systems, I do get my slots. I do check some modules for the other ship. Or this one that there's a starship and a hyperdrive, both is good. And yeah, I know I'm using nanites, and that is actually fine. I don't mind doing that, but I do mind having things on my exosuit I shouldn't have, so I put them over there, and then at some point when I've gotten some repair kits, maybe we just jump back to the freighter and kind of do the repair and start upgrading it and then go back. Well, I'm mostly interested in these, which I got rid of there, so that was nice. And just get this sorted out before. I think that was it for now. I'm bad at forgetting it, so I actually have to try to remember doing them. Otherwise, I end up in the end of the stream with a lot of work sitting, refining everything I needed to refine, and that can take quite a while. So B, a C, a B, and a C. No lottery winners right now. Oh no, I don't have work for you. I don't have a base, so that's well, technically that's not completely true. I do have a base, but that's not one I am interested in making a workable base, so I still need to find a proper planet to do it on. Still haven't gotten the standing I lost, but again, he doesn't want to talk to me. Okay, don't. I'll find someone else who want to talk to me. So as I said before, you don't have to learn the languages. You don't have to practice your skills. However, in the start game, it's actually quite good what you can get out of it. Actually, I would like to get that one as well, but I'm not high enough. Should I take that one as well? That could be a double-edged sword, but hey ho, you only live once. Unless you're James Bond, he lived twice. So pirates first, I think. Gone. C. Ah, man. Pirates that way. That's halfway to the black hole. Yeah, why not? It's actually past the black hole. Okay. How could I miss that? The quicker you kill them, the less damage they can do to you. That's kind of my philosophy, but I will say it doesn't always go that way. That would be more. And I need to repair my shield. Can I get in before I need? I should have done it. Well, something was damaged. Okay. So. Don't do things in the last moment. That's what the fuck have they ruined? there was something wrong with my phone. That was very stupid, I didn't repair in time. I'm not going to make that mistake twice. As I said so often, as long as you keep your shields in good working order, you will normally be fine. I think that was the last one. So what is a smart guy doing? That is a good question. I would prefer to repair it, can I? I do have that, so that 1, 2, and 1. Let's see, can I make any other? I make that. What do I need for that? Sold. That freaking sold. I don't have a repair thing either, so okay. I will go and scan the planet and hopefully I might find something on the space station that I can use. It's actually sold on that planet. So that itself is not too bad. Might actually be the planet I need to go and do the tracking. No. What is on that planet? That's not that one. It's a toxic one. This is looks warm, but it's actually cold. Okay. So that doesn't have any salt, so let's go to the space station and see what there is. We might be lucky. However, such law probably just kicked in. And such law is not helpful. Rarely. But let's see. Must actually be quite close to have filled this out, but I'm not 100% sure. That one, I don't use them. Positron, no. What we got there? I see one. Okay. It's fine. We got double nanos because it's a Viking system. That is also good. Is there anything we can sell as well? Oh.
Product received.
That is quite lucky.
Product received.
So anything we can actually sell? New. So apart from being lucky, it seems like such law just told me that don't tell me about such law. I will show you that. Oh dear. I actually don't want to hit them because the last time I did, it took half my health and several of my life parts. So, you know, it's one of the situations where I think it's better just to leave it as it is. A standing is not worth to be killed by it. The thing is, yeah, I get a standing and then I end up coming down to the planet to start scanning, and then I suddenly don't have enough life because there is some nastiness and no. There is situations where you really have to calculate what is the right thing to do. And I honestly don't want to put myself in harm's way. I hate dying. I must admit, I laughed a little bit about my death yesterday because it was so stupid that it was funny. And to be honest, sometimes you just have to laugh, either of yourself or the situation. I think that's absolutely fine. So, if you are relatively new to the game, then feel free to ask questions if you have any. If you're stuck with something, let me know. I can maybe help. If you're a more experienced player, then feel free to comment. Why am I doing what I'm doing? If you might have some hint, tricks and tips that is better. That again, I find that absolutely useful. So what do we got here? We have one to hand in, yeah. That we can't take a photo. That I might be able to do. Quite a bit there in one go, so it is actually useful just to I just needed the brewing, that's so those I need. I thought I saw something, I didn't. That was my bad. So sometimes you're lucky and get what you need, and I know I talk a lot about Sod's law and all that, but sometimes Sod's law tell me don't talk about Sod's law because I'm the one deciding what that is. So we have missions to do. The photo one is that way. Of course not on the same planet, is it? High energy planet. What does that cover? That's a good question. To run around here, that's fine. It's radioactive, doesn't seem to be one of the worst, but that is not only good. Luckily I have what I need to make more. Thing is here, every time I need iron batteries, I need 2. So I have to know what the type is. Doesn't look like it's the worst kind of animal, so sentinels frequent, so they are not Hopefully not at least. Okay, we needed to go 400 something that way. At least we can see it. So I'll just plug some of these now on here. There's more animals. Oh, I already scanned them. Okay. So I'm just taking some gamma root. Not that I need them right now, but who knows? Maybe at some point I do. If not for anything else, then for the coinage there is in it. So, need a picture of this. It is rarely that easy. But I will say, I am happy it is.
Alert. Navigational data received.
So if you wonder why I run around, it's to see if there's any knowledge stones scattered around, because sometimes there is. Sometimes they would be up on the plateau, so and then we get some Viking lore. That's and I can seek knowledge of the past and find archaeology side, but I take that as I come to it for other reasons, so I don't feel I need to go specific after them. I would do if I didn't have any money, but I'm actually quite fine with money, so there's no need to be greedy. So I'm actually wondering, where on earth is my ship? Oh, it's up there. You know what? This is a hostile world, so let's just go on. We've done the mission. And we have another one, which temperature might be a little bit more tricky. Scanning flora can take a lot of unpredictable twists. This is then a cold world. I thought it would be hot, but
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
damn. This an incoming storm. That is really not what you want.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So there's another problem. That how much does that recharge while we're standing here? That is 102 degrees Celsius, and I have to jump into the water. How cold is the water? There's always a problem if you have to combine two
Technology recharge.
hazards in one go.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So, how much can we get around here? But nothing.
Units received.
Okay. Here we go.
Units received. Units received.
This is not really good.
Units received.
This is absolutely not good. And I need to scan 9 plants. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, my French.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
was that? 4 out of 9. Jesus. This is not good.
Technology recharge. Weather update. Storm clearing.
I wanted to see if it does the same. In water as it would in other environments, where if you go into a cave, if it save your health a little bit, but no, it didn't.
Units received. Units received.
At least I'm earning some money by scanning. And I am
Technology recharge. Technology
lucky
recharge.
I have plenty of these. Jesus. I have 3 out of 9. I only have underwater place to do it.
Units received.
Got a lot of other things, but not what I need. Okay. Actually think I have to go back to the surface and see what there is there. And hope is there's some salvation on that. Thing is that
Technology recharge.
even if
Recharge.
doesn't seem like there's anything, there's always something. There's a building over there.
Units received. Units received.
Some plants further on. Damn. So I don't know if I'm allowed to go somewhere else. I hope I am. Otherwise, this mission is going to be horrible. Is this an abandoned building? Looks like it. So, anything around here which is scannable? Animals?
Units received.
There's a plant.
Units received.
That was one more to the collection. At least this can give a little bit break in the bad cold weather. And there's always a little bit of stop in these, so yeah, I'm being careful because yesterday I think it was, I came into one of these and there was two up in the ceiling, so it actually took quite a lump out of my health. But there wasn't any here. So what was a tree? Can I scan that? No, I'm too far away. There's something over there as well. Even though it is sodium plant, they actually can be scanned as well and count. So I am going to take anything I can to make this mission go right.
Units received.
More birds.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Yeah, that is not good. That one I have to sit out.
Units received.
How many do I have now? Yep.
Units received. Units received.
Subject plans, okay. Back to the ship because this is not very nice. How many do we need more? It doesn't say. Okay, there was a marking. It told me to go somewhere. Sometimes it's better just to follow the directions. Might actually be somewhere where there's a little bit of land. Could hope. Some plant life here, so I am setting out this one because it is too cold to actually do anything useful. Yeah, you are just recharging. I hope you get enough. So I can see there's some plant life around here, so hopefully it's enough. If it's not, I will have to, well, find more. Unfortunately, you can't plant yourself and scan them. That would make it lovely easy. These for the other ship. Oh! Jesus. So I know I'm just sitting and waiting, but in survival mode, it takes your shielding way quicker than it does on normal mode. And even though I have, so I could probably survive, but I don't know how long it will take, and these storms actually make it difficult for me to see what I'm doing. So I mean the minus 70-ish is already bad enough. Oh, it's getting warm now. Only minus 60. There is a hazardous plant. They can be scanned as well. Frozen tubers is good if you want to make ice cream. There's something there which I can't get a hold on. That one I don't have to scan. That one is sodium. So, oh, that's oxygen. That can be scanned. I actually think I have them now. That's kind of cool. The question is, where did the sentinel go? He's there. Should we kill him? Hey, you. I want to talk to you. Because I need some skeleton, some glass. Get any? Yep, I think that was the only thing I needed, so. Hello. Goodbye. That was actually not as bad as it could be, even if it was bad enough. So that was pretty fine. I got those 2 missions. And Then I'm going to my freighter. And I will repair that ship. And put those things on, I think. Yep.
Repaired. Technology repaired.
So everything is repaired. Good. Unfortunately, none of them is preventing overheating, so might not be the best. Which one is it? This. This one. 30%. Problem is I'm running out of space, so that was a reasonable good one. So for now that is fine. That one I needed for something else. Wow. %, that's not a lot. So it's repaired and it can be used. That's a good thing. However, I will have to consider whether I want to spend these on that or on the one I'm flying. That's a tricky one. So for now I'm actually just saving them up and then I'll see how it goes, because I honestly don't know right now. I hope this is the system with the black hole. Otherwise, I will have to jump a little. Oh, there was a black hole here. Good. That was what we were going for. Oh, I need a salt, but that is... Why is it showing space station there? There's no space station there. Don't mess with my mind, please. That is what we need. The black hole. Just need to check this before we do any jumping. That has been done as well. We have these as well. So just put it to do something. Oh. So we jumped. How long? So still only do about 6,000 when we jump, so that is absolutely fine. Another planet with salt. No, I don't need it, so that's that's so slow messing with you again. It's actually fine, so slow messes with me, but again, it's one of the things which makes the game rather unpredictable. So I'm actually not going to look for any more updates for that ship right now. Oh, it got cheated. Because it's a little bit of a waste until I have space for installing any upgrades. For that I need kind of a lot of storage slots, and I'm actually wondering if I really want to do that. It's a lot of nothingness. Looks very red. Is that an atlas? Oh. wasn't. It's a different type of storage locker. It's the Kovacs model of a storage locker, I think.